First and foremost, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS who we learn from on a daily basis. Shalom to the hopeful elect, preaching his word in truth and sincerity. Right? And to you ribs, to you sisters out there learning silence and staying in order. Right, this lesson is going to be on that altercation that happened out there in Chicago with Watchmen for Israel. Right, these men got into a confrontation with Palestinian protest. The Palestinians are protesting the murder and the eviction, unlawful eviction of their people and their homelands that's been going on for decades. Where 5 million people have been either displaced or murdered. It's a very hot, intense situation for those people that I have no remorse for. But at the same time, I'm not trying to stir the bee's nest. Right? This is not what we should be doing. We shouldn't be trying to stir the bee's nest. You know, it wasn't wise. It wasn't wise. It could have been avoided. There are many camps out there that are their campsites are in the vicinity of these Palestinian protesters, and Watchmen for Israel so happened to be the first, not the last, to have an issue with these people, and it was only because they were mocking Allah, right, in the midst of them protesting, which was not wise. You know, it wasn't edifying. You know, I'm not sure if that camp usually camps in that site, or they purposely went out there to do that, to be in the face of their enemies or whatnot. Right, we live in a time where this Babylonian government is looking for ways to demonize us and label us. You see, it's not a wise thing to move this way. Get a couple precepts. It's the book of Matthew. Chapter 10 and 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep, right? Sheep, not dragons, right? Not lions, right? Although we are lions, man, this is not the time for us to, hunt for prey, right? He said sheep. Sheep do what? Follow their shepherd. Right, in his instructions, right, from the top. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves, not wolves in the midst of sheeps. Right? This is a commandment. Matter of fact, since you guys are so hung up on the law so much, right? Sure, you know this. This is Deuteronomy 18:18. I will raise them up a prophet, which is who? Yahweh Shai. Right? It says, from among their brethren, like unto thee, and I will put my words in his mouth, and he shall speak unto them all that I shall command him. Right, so anything that comes out of Yahweh Shai's mouth is law, right? Because the first 5 books is law, and this was instructed to you to listen to him, right? This is a commandment. Matthew 10:16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents, right? And harmless as doves, right? So now he called us sheeps, very wise sheep, but to be as harmless as a dove. Dove don't prey and antagonize other animals. All they do is they sleep, they eat bread, and repeat. That's it. Verse 17, beware of men. Right? You was not aware of these Palestinians, other nations. They was going through a lot of things, man. Their heart wasn't right. They was ready for blood. Those Palestinians are ready for blood, man. You just unwittingly have put yourself in ways of danger. Not only that, other groups like yourself. For what? For likes? Right? Beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils. Right? We already know pertaining to Psalms 83 that all these nations and these powers are confederate against us. Right? So they're going to create councils against you first. The scriptures say that judgment shall begin in the house of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, paraphrasing. Right? So it's not wise to move that way. Right? And this thing trickled down to other camps. As we're about to finish, we're about to show you. Right? It's trickling down to other camps, like we're about to show you.
And this Palestinian-Israeli war has nothing to do with... Hey, man, breaking news, man. This Palestinian-Israeli war has nothing to do with black people, but we will be exploited by both sides and attacked by both sides. An act of terrorism was just committed against my brothers in Indianapolis by a Palestinian woman who chose to crash her car into our school. Now, fortunately, nobody was harmed or damaged. They did a bomb check to make sure that there was no bombs in the car. Police came, they arrested, and did all of that. Y'all be safe. Listen, wars and rumors of wars is in that Bible. Your protection is being under the Most High, and you better be careful. This is not our war. This is something we supposed to gather ourselves together while these other nations are at war. So when they get gone, we the ruling power to take over. Shalom.
Right. So now you see, I'm not saying that Palestinian situation in Chicago was tied into the ISUPK school or any reason behind that. The only thing I think is that they share that what they call that 6-pointer star that the Israelis use. So of course they're gonna tie you to that, and you're just gonna be a target. You know. This is why we shouldn't move and look a certain part in a way. You see? Because guess what? They can't differentiate your camp from his camp and our camp and that camp. We are all pretty much in the same boat, and that's why we should move a certain way, right? So that we all not blamed. This is 2 Corinthians 6:3. Give no offense in anything, right? This man just mocked that man's God, knowing what they had going on. What kind of response was you expecting? Right? What was you expecting? You're just gonna walk over people? Right? We're supposed to be bold as lions for the truth, but not in a sense where we're putting ourselves and our brothers in danger, right? It says, giving no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed. Jump down to verse 6. By pureness, right? By knowledge, by long suffering, right? We are all vexed by what's going on. You shouldn't let it get you to a point where you're out there stirring these things up and causing dangerous situations, right? You're supposed to be long suffering. It says by kindness, by the Holy Ghost, by love unfeigned, right? This is the way we should be moving as a body, as a church, so on and so forth.
About this, I don't know how it's not on. Not talking about this. I don't know how it's not on your media channels and all of that on the news. Listen, while everybody's praying for Palestine and these Israelis, a Palestinian woman.
Now look at what they're wearing, right? You know, it's nothing wrong with you know, learning the customs and learning the way of our people in ancient times and things of that nature. But you see, you walking around with that pendant on, you know, and you got that headscarf, you know, right now things are calm, man. But in Jacob's trouble, you start dressing like that, you're gonna become a target, man. I mean, hopefully you're not that, you know, you're not that simple to think that you're just gonna be walking around like that and not be singled out, right? The whole world hates us.
A full-blown terrorist attack on American soil yesterday, and none of the media outlets is talking about it. But I'm gonna tell you, none of the media outlets is talking about it, and there's a reason for that. This Palestinian woman yesterday committed a terrorist attack on a black organization on American soil. I can't make this up. Committed it on American soil. Am I lying, yo? Nah. Am I lying? I can't make this up. Like, this Palestinian woman took her vehicle and drove it into a building. Yes, I got the video right here. But the reason why you're not hearing about it is because that it happened to black people. You understand? Meanwhile, you over here praying for these Palestinians, where this Palestinian woman just committed a full-blown terrorist attack. And I got the video. She just committed a full-blown terrorist attack on American soil, and don't nobody want to talk about it. I need everybody to understand, like, this Palestinian woman committed.
Well, it's not the first time. You know, we got right-wing extremists attacking synagogues and things of that nature. You see, and that's probably where this woman got the idea from. But see, your school has made themselves a target. You have put a banner. You know, you put signs, symbols of where you are, where to find you. You're 501c3, right? So your name, everything about you is public. It's publicized, easy to find you, right? If we are to be wise as serpents, you think serpents get what they need by putting themselves out there? No, they're hiding. They're in the grass, they're in the holes, they're camouflaging, things of that nature, right? As Yahushua says, you know, be wise as serpents. This is not wise.
This hate crime, you understand, against a black organization called the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. I cannot make this up. Look, check this video out.
It's funny how they always gotta what you call it, commercialize. What is that? Damn, man, that word leaves me. Plug, right? They gotta plug the school in.
Hey, Shalom, Madawan. I just arrived at the scene right now. I just pulled up to the scene right now. I'm just pulling up in the car. I'm about to pull up into the parking lot now. The cops is all around the building, the fire department, all that shit. So I'm recording everything now. So I'm pulling up in this bitch. All right, Lord Christ, I'm gonna see once I get over there.
As far as any structural, I mean, I haven't been in yet. I just got in.
Yes, I did it on purpose. Of course I did it on purpose. You think I'm crazy? No, I am not. Because seriously, me this is like this what I can do because I'm gonna kill myself.
Man, that's wild, man. She's not even in custody, right? If it was any brother out there doing something like this, you would probably been shot. I don't understand, man. See, we are not in trouble like other people, man. It's different for us.
Try to do something with watching children genocide every freaking night. When you get up in morning, evening, just seeing people dying. Yes, of course.
So she admitted that she did this because what's going on over there, right? This might inspire other people like-minded like her after that whole Chicago thing to make you guys a target, right? Pretty soon, man, it's gonna be a lot harder for us to come out here, man, and that's prophecy, right? We welcome it. But really, you all are just marking yourselves, man.
I'm not here to hurt anyone. I'm just here because if I don't do anything, I'm gonna really have a heart attack sitting in my freaking chair. I can't. This is at least I'm not hurting anyone. I'm just freaking getting my anger out. I can't. I'm gonna have a heart attack. I can't do it. I can't turn it on. I want people dying.
She's dumb, by the way. Why is a woman doing all that? But that's a whole nother lesson, man. You know, she's wild, man. You see, you know, we're supposed to behave in a certain way where other people look at us and say, hey, maybe we should inquire. Maybe we could see if, you know, we could fix ourselves through what these brothers is teaching. You see, people getting off of drugs, this and that, you know, seeing positive things come out of being in this thing. You see, we're supposed to be an example on earth for Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, so the nations can see that this is a righteous group. The book of Luke, chapter 8, start at 15. But that on the good grounds are they which in an honest and good heart, having heard the word, keep it and bring it forth fruit with patience. Right? This is our job, man, to bring forth other people. You see, the people that you're attracting with the type of videos you're looking for is not the ones that we really want in this truth, man, or even around us, or is even gonna stick around. Right? You want old bottles with new wine in it. That's what you're looking for. Verse 16, no man when he has lightened a candle covereth with a vessel, or putteth under a bed, but setteth it on a candlestick, that they which enter in may see the light. Right? Seeing the light. Right? And being able to demonstrate yourself in a way that shines forth light is to have a good heart. Right? So the verse 15 was talking about, which is an honest and good heart. Right? And the heart goes into mind. Right? You're probably watching way too many drill videos, and it shows, man. It's corrupting your frequency in your brain, man. You acting like a niggard.
why are you calling yourself a Palestinian?
I'm a Palestinian Arab.
Philistine.
Yes.
Philistine go back to him. See that? You see that?
So this was a week, I believe, a week after or a few days after the Chicago thing. So they were well aware of what happened.
Wait, are you a Hamite? Are you a Hamite or are you an Ishmaelite?
Violence shall no more be heard in thy land.
So God said there will be no more violence in Israel when the real Israelites are there. So you got to take that up with God. We're the real Israelites. You wear Jordans. Bro, and listen. If you get too close, I'm gonna... Hey, bro.
Emotional damage.
You gotta get these going on what's gonna happen. Watch out, bro. These going on what's gonna happen. Watch out, bro.
You see that man probably spit on him, and that's why he started moving forward. Deacon cut that clip, and now he's selling it to the people as entertainment. But they thrive off this, man, for lucre's sake. It's not a game, man. Now here is this Saturday, what's it called? HOI Unity Camp with Watchmen for Israel and among other camps. They got together to go back to the same location wearing all black. Right? In urban areas, when you're wearing all black on black on black with black Air Forces, it usually means that you're ready for crime. You're ready to harm something. Every one of these have walking sticks. Right? That they already put on the news a few years back that those are weapons. They called it weapons, but really they were walking sticks or whatnot. But still, that's not how the world views it. You all basically all have baseball bats. And you look dumb. But here's some of the dialogues they were having.
Clown ass niggas right here, like they want to excite her, like they want to start something. Smack.
Hey, what y'all got? Give me Psalms chapter 50 and 22. And give me 2 Samuel 23 and 15. And also give me 2 Samuel chapter 9 and verse 4. Right? I want that first. I want, read 2 Samuel 23 and 15. And what else I call? And what else? Psalms 50 and 21. Let me get that first. Give me Psalms 50 and 21. It's the book of Psalms chapter 50 and verse 21. These things hast thou done. And I thought at 19. Verse 19. Thou givest thy mouth to evil, and thy tongue frameth deceit. Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Hold on, what the Lord say? Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. What shouldn't we be doing? Thou sittest and speakest against thy brother. Man, certain men, they'll sit and speak against you, man. Right. Don't go out there and defend those brothers in Chicago. Right. That's not wise. Right. Let those...
See, he's really secretly speaking about GMS and like-minded brothers, saying, they heard the counsel saying, don't go out there, and basically don't make a fool of yourself and a fool of the ministry, things of that nature. They don't want to take heed. They want to go out there. They want to cause problems. Hard-headed, stiff-necked people.
Brothers deal with it on their own. That's essentially what you're saying, man. Don't go out there. Whatever happened, if they come out with 30 more men, 50 more men, hey, it is what it is, man. Let them get put to flight, and we'll just go to...
We're supposed to feel bad because, you incited that fight in the first place, and now everybody got to jump to defend you. It's wild, man. We don't want to mix with these kind of people.
Fast for them, man. That's essentially what you're saying, man. You're sitting and slandering your own brother's son, man. Right, go on. Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. What the Lord say? Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. What is the wicked doing? Thou slanderest thine own mother's son. That's what Esau is doing. Israel is doing. Moab is doing. Ammon is doing. Damn Ishmael again. All these other nations, the Hamites, the Japhites, they're slandering the Israelites, man.
You see, he's teaching, screaming on the microphone, pointing at people, trying to stir up spirits, man.
Right here, man. How is is me willing to die for my brother hate speech? How is me sacrificing my life for my brethren who lives hundreds of miles away hate speech, man? How is teaching you to get off of weed hate speech, man? How is you giving another brother's number to blow up his phone to save your life from these demons? How could that be hate speech, man? Hey, this is love speech, man. This is love speech in the last days. Nobody's giving more love speech than the Israelites in the last days, man. Read verse 21. These things hast thou done, but the Lord...
That's not love, man. You basically setting your brothers up to get to a sticky situation. That's not love, man. What about brothers who do wear fringes, right? They have ailments. They go out there and believe the same thing you believe, right? They gotta go to work. They gotta go to the grocery store. And they believe the same as you, that we should walk around with fringes and tassels and all these things. What about them? People that they could barely walk, old people, crippled people. You're making targets of the people you say you love.
These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether... But what did the Lord say? But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eye. And set what? And set them in order before thine eye. What are we out here? And set them in order before thine eye. What did the Lord say? And set them in order before thine eye. You see, this is prophecy being fulfilled, man. The Lord is setting the brothers up in order before the eyes of the nations. Before the eyes of the world, man. You got weirdos and creeps and strangers and businessmen and CEOs and weirdos watching from the windows. And what are they witnessing, brother? They're witnessing prophecy be fulfilled. They're witnessing the Israelites from the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American man, woman, and child be gathered together, living in the last days. All agree to say.
All the store where they sell t-shirts and all that stuff. We both up in that boy trying to get some merch.
Like this is a deep pitch, huh?
Definitely. In UK right now. Yeah, with the brothers over there helping them get everything situated.
Hey, brother, you know your nationality, brother?
Yeah, he be back probably Monday.
You Nigerian? You believe in the Bible? What tribe in Nigeria do your ancestors come from? Igbo? Okay, were your ancestors put into slavery on ships? It wasn't. How did they get here? You're the first one? All right. You're the first
This video, man. Ain't no sense. You guys get the point. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 22. Abstain from all appearance of evil. Right? The news, all they see is a bunch of so-called black Hebrew Israelites inciting riots, fights, violence. That's all they see. They see the negative. They don't see that candle that you're supposed to be portraying, man, as yourself. Well, once again, I want to give all honor and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.